The important conversation that a lot of people experience is that they want change. They want something different in their lives. They're like, yeah, I want me to be able to use my voice better. I want to be more confident better. I don't want to be working in this job anymore, but then I feel so unsafe looking for another job. I feel like as if it's not going to secure me, blah, blah, blah. There's just so many things that they just want to change in their lives, whether it's in their career front, their relationship front, themselves, how they are, how they carry themselves, whatever. But I do not want to go through the process. I just want the results. I'm scared to go through this process. Like, I know I need to take those action steps. I know I need to do and make those changes, but I just do not want to. And I'm like, what's stopping you? Fear of uncertainty, fear of like, what would that mean? How would that be? It's just so easy to live your life in that same habit and same routine and how it is because it is predictable. And so even if it sucks, you're familiar with that suckiness and you know how to deal with that suckiness. So even if you have drama with your like sibling or with your partner or with your parents all the freaking time, you're like, I am familiar with that drama, and so I know how to deal with the drama even though I do not like the results because it's over and over and over again. But meanwhile, what may be expected from you here is if you want better relationships, you have to change how you approach that person. Maybe create better boundaries, maybe have better conversations, start using your voice, start communicating better. Doing all of those little changes scares you because you don't know how that other person is going to react to that change. So you're like, nah, what if it's a bigger drama? Or what if, just something you do not know, you're unfamiliar with, and you're not ready to deal with. And yes, changing your little ways, would create different types of results and changes, and you don't know what those results and changes would be. You feel it's unfamiliar, you feel it's scary, so you don't do it. And at the same time, you're like, is this necessary? Is this important? I've been dealing with this for so long already. It is what it is. I can manage. But at the same time, you're feeling like shit. So my question to you, for anyone who's wondering, is it that challenging to do this work? It's like, yes, of course it comes with certain discomfort. Challenge is based on your mindset, because ultimately I'll ask you, what is more challenging? Being where you are right now, dealing with the same repetitive pattern all the time, thinking your life is all about that shit, the same issues, the same problem, not feeling confident enough, not feeling worthy, not feeling enough, chasing the next like money goal, chasing the next achievement, but never feeling fulfilled, never having like meaningful relationships or memories that actually, living life your way, living life on your terms. All of that stuff is dealing with a life where you do not have all of the things that you want in that sense, and dealing with a familiar pain is of a better challenge than the challenge of making mini little shifts, simple little shifts in how you think and how you feel and what you do, and just like, being more intentional about your day-to-day, being more, intentional about how things affect you and how you respond to things, because you're like, okay, you know what, I want to be in control of my experience. If I want this, that means I need to do this instead. And so, like, yes, it is a bit of a game, and it has a little bit of complex stuff where you feel like, shit, I may have to maybe set boundaries. Is a lot more uncomfortable than it seems, obviously, and it is true. So you're like, okay, the challenge of setting a boundary compared to the challenge of dealing with the same drama. Which one's better for you? The challenge of dealing with the same issue, or the challenge of creating change and dealing with some unfamiliar territory for a while, but would at least lead to certain changes. And then you start realizing, oh, I have more control over my life, and then you keep changing until you get the results that you want, rather than being in the same place. So which challenge do you prefer? It's in your mind. So it's all about whether the desire for you to change and live the life that you want is bigger than the desire of staying in the same place. What do you actually want? Because nothing is wrong or right here. But if you choose to desire to stay in the same place, you choose the challenge of being where you are, then unfortunately you pretty much have no right to complain or feel like crap about the life, because unpopular opinion, what you do not change, you are choosing in your life. So what you're not changing, you're realizing this is like something that's crappy, but I want it to change. You don't wait for someone or something else to make that change. You have to be the one to make that change. Otherwise, you're choosing it to remain in your life So then you just got to deal with it. Or take the action step. And it can be so simple. You just need to commit, trust, accept, and be patient until your reality starts changing and, starts matching the changes that you have done for yourself. If you think more positive and you expect more positive things, then wait for reality to start validating that and start giving you more positive things, better things. But until that happens, you have this little gap in between that obviously requires you to, do certain changes and commit and be disciplined until life matches up. Because where you are right now is because of an accumulation of how you've been thinking, how you've been feeling, and all of the actions you've been taking. So this is the results you've received. So if you want different results, you need to accumulate new ways of thinking, feeling, and acting in order for your results to meet or match up. So it's your choice. Really, if anybody is in the same boat and you're like thinking, oh my god, I want change, but I need to pull back, I need to I don't need it maybe so much, or I shouldn't want it so much, or it's scary or whatever, that's fine. It's absolutely valid. But ask yourself, is the change that you want bigger than dealing with the same shit where you are right now? So yeah, answer is yours, choice is yours, action is yours, and that's it.